Hi, welcome to Garage Geek. Sleepy Reader 666, Damien, came to Los Angeles to visit. We had a great time. So I kind of have to explain the clickbait title. Damien is the first person to visit me in Los Angeles from any of my YouTube people that I know. And so Damien didn't even realize that he had popped that cherry.
Pop the cherry, pop the cherry, pop the cherry.
As I was going to pick him up at the airport, I had a little bit of time. No, actually I went early to Burbank. I stopped at a record store. And so I'm going to go ahead, it's called Atomic Records. So I'm going to go ahead and show what I bought. First off, a friend of mine went to Portugal and she brought me back this cork bookmark. How cool is that? And I did buy 2 CDs from Atomic Records. So this is the Ramsey Lewis Trio, Down to Earth. And it has some bonus tracks on it. I love these, the kind that come in these cases. I paid $4 for that. Next, I bought a Bobby Short. Now I have this album. Bobby Short loves Cole Porter. I'm a fan of Bobby Short. Now the only problem with Bobby Short is that he sings often with the piano. It's very repetitious, but in small doses, 3, 4, 5 songs, he's amazing. I think he's someone that I would genuinely enjoy seeing live, especially at a small club. I also picked up some albums. Atomic Records, the prices are a little bit high. I splurged. I bought this album, Dinner in Buenos Aires, for $5.99. La Danza. Now, I might have this one already, but it's in beautiful shape, and that one was $3.99. Next, Death and the Maiden, Schubert, $3.99. Look at how cool that cover is. Boston Pop's Arthur Fiedler, A Grand Canyon Suite, $3.99. I also have a sneaking suspicion I might have this one, but if I do, this one is in better condition. Next, Andre Previn and David Rose, Like Blue. This one has plastic on it that needs to come off. Finally, I bought Liza Minnelli, Liza. Look at that. I couldn't resist. Although this isn't the greatest cover ever, I really like Liza Minnelli and her mom.
It's Liza with a Z, not Lisa with an S, because Lisa with an S goes snods.
So then I picked Damien up at the airport, and I'm going to switch over to a small video that we made in the car at the end of the trip. This is after a couple of days, so let's go ahead and watch that video.
It is I, Sleepy Reader, aka Damien. It's Garage Geek.
And it's a hot day in Los Angeles, and Sleepy has been visiting the last couple of days. And so, Sleepy, I picked you up at the Burbank airport, and what did we do?
We ate Greek food.
Oh yeah, we had Greek food. I totally forgot about that.
And then we went to
Broad Museum.
the Broad Museum, which was fantastic.
It was.
And then we went to MOCA, Museum of Creative Art.
No. You're skipping something. We went down the street and we walked on.
Yeah, we walked around some Frank Gehry building.
The Disney Concert Hall is interactive architecture.
And then we went to MOCA. The Broad had all the superstars of the second half of the 20th century art, like Andy Warhol and Roy Lichtenstein. And then the MOCA had more
just weird,
recent modern art that people have to get really weird now because it's all been done before.
I would just burst out laughing at some of these things.
Yeah. Maps made out of marbles.
Stuffed bears.
A chair that you sit in while speakers make farting noises at you.
We both did that, by the way. That was fun.
It was more like feedback than farting noise, but it was close to farting noise.
I don't know. I was just laughing at the giant bra and panties stretched out on the wall.
Oh, right. And I didn't even realize they were bra and panties.
I was laughing.
His mind's in the gutter. And then we walked down these steep stairs that smelled worse than any lavatory you've ever been in your life.
I told him, this is LA, buddy. He was getting a sample. There's a very famous...
The homeless people in Portland have bathrooms. I guess they don't in LA. They just use the
go everywhere
as their toilet. It really, really smelled. Like
it wasn't that bad.
That's my lasting impression of LA, is that you're like in a bucket of pee all
We're
the
used
time.
to it here. LA is piss central. So we're walking through the pee and he's like, and I'm laughing. I'm like, dude, we do this all the time.
And then he took me to a bookstore called The Last Bookstore.
Yeah.
Which I should have heard of because it's probably one of the coolest bookstores in the country. So I was amazed how cool that was.
So it was worth the walk.
Oh yeah.
The pee walk.
I guess it was worth the pee. The walk was okay, the pee wasn't. Oh, it was amazing going down that hill. So you're up in this rich area with these really expensive condos and super fancy museums, and then you walk down this hill and it's kind of the ghetto.
It is. It's like there's a separation. It's really
Like
marked.
the poor and the rich are right next to each other. But the bookstore was in that neighborhood. I bought a lot of science fiction books there.
You did. We were going to actually look at them, but you're going to have to do that.
Timing's got ruined. If you're ever in LA, go just hopefully avoid most of the pee, but walk to that or find a way to
It's
that
in a
bookstore.
bad area. It's like in the central downtown.
And you wouldn't know from looking at the doors that there's like this incredible bookstore. And part of what it made it incredible was the design, like all the funky things they did with bookshelves and a tunnel made out of books, a window made out of books.
Even the counter is like they're stacked up books.
I missed
like
that.
I pointed it out as we walked in, but
I don't listen to him.
he actually doesn't. But then at night
We went to a
ate-
sushi place.
Yes.
Or a ramen place that had sushi. And then yesterday we went to a comic book store called Comic Book Cellar, which needed air conditioning, but other than that had a lot of cool stuff.
which we aren't going to be able to show together.
And then we watched a movie together called
Looper.
which I'd never seen. I guess it's about 10 or 15 years old, and it was starring Bruce Willis and other people. It was really, really good.
So why don't you do what old men do and die? Get the fuck out of my way.
Why don't you just take your little gun out between your legs and do it, boy?
I can now believe him
Joseph
when he says the
Gordon-Levitt.
movie's good.
Last night we went to the brewery, the
Oh, right,
Glendale
Paperback Brewery.
And so we got lots of pictures there. I bought $60 worth of cans that I'm going to be showing
The
off.
beer was really good there, at least the beer that I had.
It actually
And
was.
The cans were incredible. There were really cool posters all over, and it's in a
Displays.
cool building.
Like a hangar.
Yeah.
And then now we're
Paperback
we just
Brewery.
went to a little mom and pop place. It's inside someone's house, and it's called Jane's.
James.
A
I don't
breakfast.
think anyone lives there anymore, though.
No, but it's definitely inside.
It was a house, yes. And it was nice. It was high priced, but good.
Everything in LA is overpriced.
And now we're going to go to a comic book store called...
I don't remember, but it's in Atwater Village. So we'll tell the name later. But this one, I think, specializes in kind of indie book.
Ah, that's perfect.
Yeah, and so I think it's a good way to end the trip. Say goodbye to LA, Sleepy.
Goodbye, LA Sleepy.
So when we went to the comic book shop in Alhambra, I picked up 4 comics and 3 magazines. 2 of the magazines I actually have upstairs, so what I will do is I will add pictures of those. But the 3rd magazine that I bought was Will Eisner's Spirit magazine. Now these were all half price. This is number 35, and I got it for $5. I bought 3 Luke Cages. They were each $5. Now I am trying to do my best to get the Luke Cage Power Man run. I have quite a few. I mean, there are some more that I still need. And then I also am trying to finish my Commandy run. So I think at this point, I either need 10 or 11 issues until I finish that run. So after we were done in the car, we actually drove to a small spot in Altadena where there were 2 or 3 shops that are nice. It's a short street with really nice shops, places to eat. One of the places I wanted to take him to was Secret Headquarters, because they have a lot of independent comics and zines. And even though it's a small shop, Damien was able to find a bunch of stuff. So make sure you watch his video. They gave this kind of playing card, which was pretty cool. He bought me the Henry and Glenn Forever and Ever collection. I'm so looking forward to reading this. Of course, that's an homage to Amazing Fantasy 15. He bought me the latest issue. This is so cute. This one's in color. Yeah, oh wow, so much fun. So he did review this on his show, and he thought that I would really get a kick out of this. So thank you so much, Damien, for buying me those 2 comics. He also gave me some books, which I forgot to grab to show. Are they around here? No, they're not. Damien's a very, very generous guy. After I dropped him off at the airport, I needed some cat litter, so I stopped at Target, and they were having a 50% sale on all of their puzzles. And so I was able to get this. I don't need any more puzzles, but this is Alex Ross. And so I got this. Wow, that's a cool image. I'm gonna have so much fun building that puzzle. I haven't, over the last couple of days, I haven't been able to watch many YouTube videos. Just been so busy. But I did see Dope's short where he like smashed his knuckle. And I know it's not funny, but this short has made me laugh. So I went ahead and watched the full video. Sorry, Dope, but I took a clip of it because I think it's hilarious. I've been laughing so hard.
Let's show some cool stuff. Let's do. Oh, shit, boy. Pop my knuckle. Let's show some shit. Let's do. Oh, shit, boy.
Let's show some cool stuff. Let's do. Oh, shit, boy.
And finally, I know I said I wasn't going to go to Superman in the theater, but my daughter got free tickets. I'm going, so I can't wait. It's just in a couple hours going to see Superman for free. You can't beat that. I'm probably going to be gushing about it in my Friday night chat. I don't even know what day it is today. Oh, it's Tuesday, I think. Or Wednesday? No, it's Wednesday. Wait, did I put out the garbage this morning or yesterday? I can't remember. It's either Tuesday or Wednesday. I'm sure I'm going to be gushing about it on Friday, but I'm so looking forward to going to the theater. Sleepy Damien, I really want to thank you for popping my cherry. Even though you didn't even care that it was my first time. Thank you. It was so nice meeting Damien, touring around Los Angeles with him. I really did have a blast. And going to the museums with him and walking around P-Town with him was really a lot of fun. So as always, if you have any comments, that would greatly be appreciated. And I want to thank you for the support. Did I get everything?
Let's do. Oh, shit, boy.
Boy.